Hey everybody, we're coming to you live on 2K Sports. Bringing you the NBA. Now here's Johnson. Tatum with it. Good on the leaner. These teams are two of the West's most dominant squads, Smitty. Always fun to see a conference battle.
BA, big bragging rights on the line here. Both teams want to own the Western Conference, but there's only room for one at the top.
Now here's Young. A top-tier scorer, averaging a little under 25 points a contest. Clock is at 3.
All he needed was a little separation. So effective.
Boy, cleared the path, put him in position for a prime-time dunk.
That's a big-time move and a big-time finish.
Outside Johnson. Back to Carter. Beyond the arc. He can't get it to go. Some solid defense from Jordan. Here's Toronto with the ball. Pass to Anthony. Now here's Jordan. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Savvy play by Carmelo. He knows the defense expects him to fire, so he makes a pass to an open teammate.
Here's Johnson. No good. A bit long that time. Young with it, and Johnson picks him up defensively. Anthony, right side. And it's Jason Tatum with a rebound. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Free throw drops for Johnson. And Johnson drops them both.
He's one of the league's best free throw shooting bigs. A performance like this certainly proves it.
Over to the wing. Poke loose. Here's Jordan. Big-time contributor on offense. Just over 22 points a game.
Hard to create space in that mid-range area. He would have been better passing that off.
Now here's Johnson. Carter on the wing. They look to him to score consistently, averaging around 13.5 a game. Now Jordan. Outside Young. Back to Jordan. And slam dunk by Jordan.
He's shaking the hoop. He's actually shaking the whole building.
Oh, what a slam. Look here, the fans going crazy right now. Now here's Tatum. Checking the numbers, he's averaging close to 15 a game. The kick out to Johnson. And he's all alone by himself. And then Young slams it in.
And it's energy like that on both ends of the floor that's got them out ahead.
Outside Carter. That one falls.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
And Toronto calls time here. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Outside Peyton. Leonard right side. 5 on the clock. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
Getting position and finishing. Kawhi's a master in the paint.
Antetokounmpo outside. And that one's good.
And Giannis has a ridiculous combination of size, skill, and athleticism.
Bryant outside. We've got 33 seconds left in the first quarter here.
How about the bounce?
We can call that bounce per ounce. Can't be denied. Pass to Hardaway. And he drives in. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
And look at those moves in the post. And the smooth finish to go along with it.
Just excellent work around the rim. Tipped. Right wing. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. So at the end of one quarter of play, still a close game. They're up by 2. And the second quarter. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. All right, guys, some stats here. The scoring breakdown for Toronto.
Right out of the gates, they've been in attack mode. And I think that's by design because it has been relentless.
And the other thing you notice is how determined they've been to get into the paint and get buckets around the rim.
And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
And showing the point guard instincts there. Boy, Giannis can make it look easy.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Well, Giannis Antetokounmpo says his greatest challenge lies within. He said, quote, I don't compete with others. I just compete with myself. Every other night, it's going to be another great player, but I just try to be consistent, have fun, enjoy the game, create art, and be the best I can be.
Artistry. I like it, Allie. Thank you.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Wow! A rim-rattling jam by Giannis.
And good luck stopping that. Giannis just makes it look so easy.
Leonard outside. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. Well, Grant, you were in the playoffs several times during your career. The postseason's just different from the regular season.
It's 100% another level. I'll never forget my first series, 1996, against the great Shaquille O'Neal and Penny Hardaway of the Orlando Magic. Of course, yeah, my Pistons got swept. That was quite an introduction to the playoffs.
Antetokounmpo outside. He takes it in. And he goes in for the dunk.
His versatility and unselfishness is what makes Jimmy Butler such a talented passer.
So it's both teams making substitutions here.
Second team foul. Substitution on the court.
We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. And slam dunk by Jordan.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here. It's Edwards on the wing. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. And that one drops for him. Edwards has got his first bucket in this one.
Oh, so smooth inside. Edwards found the opening and exploited it.
Pass to Olajuwon. To the inside. And he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
This is who you want leading that play. A sure passer with great awareness.
Outside Hardaway. Clock at 6.
2 minutes remaining.
Comes up empty from 19 feet out.
Everything worked except for the outcome. You want him to shoot that every time.
And it's Jimmy Butler with the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
Substitution on the court.
1:52 left in the first half. Here's Jordan.
Did you see that? I saw it.
Wow.
And he saw it.
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a tough B.A.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in. Here's Drexler. And a big-time jam right there.
And taking a look at this first half, they've just shown better shot selection.
What they have done is ran their plays all the way through until they get something they like.
And so much power out of Tatum. Look at the elevation.
Pass to Jordan. Launches it. Barkley. Oh, and he brings it down with a two-handed jam.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. And that one misses. And so it's Tatum who brings up the ball for Toronto. 8-point game.
Oh, how about the pass here from Tatum? Great at involving his teammates.
Here's Toronto with the ball. When this game is done, they'll be off to New Orleans as they take on the Pelicans. That kicks off a 5-game road trip for the club.
Checking in for Toronto. Kobe Bryant. Gary Payton.
There's 37 seconds left to play in the second quarter. 5 to shoot. And here's Bryant outside. That's good. For the day, he's 4 for 6.
Playing at his tempo, his pace, he's been dialed in all night.
Down low. A nice shot by Duncan.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Bryant outside. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy. Bryant's got 9 points in the quarter.
This is why you're trying to get him as many touches as possible. He's got the neck.
And so it's Toronto. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. What has them in front right now, by and large, they're taking great shots. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. Here's Anthony. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
First personal foul.
That one on Tatum.
First team foul.
Takes more than a foul to scare off Carmelo Anthony. He still puts up a shot.
So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. Ooh, it's stolen by Jordan. And they're pushing it up. And slam dunk by Jordan.
great recognition, understanding that that one is all him.
Sometimes that's the call. You want to be unselfish, but even more so, you want to be effective.
Duncan. It's rebounded by Olajuwon. And here's Jordan. He's got 10. The three ball. No good on the shot. On the wing, Tatum. The rebound by Malone.
Out of character for him to miss that shot. Maybe just a little too casual there.
Back to Jordan. Nails it. He's now 6 for 8 from the floor.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple.
Tatum looking it over. Deflected. And he gets it back. Offensive rebound.
Still got that defensive grit. Carmelo Anthony making a difference on both sides.
First personal foul. First team foul. Substitution on the court.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Antetokounmpo for three. It's rebounded by Olajuwon. And at this point, they're loving this big lead.
Absolutely. And they haven't really faced a lot of resistance.
Here's Young. Lays it up and banks it in. Young's got 6.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Here's O'Neal. Kicks it out to Antetokounmpo. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call.
It's so easy to get frustrated when you make mistakes, but you have to keep battling.
It's just one trip down the court, but you have to have short memory in this league or you won't last long.
Leonard up top. Checking his stats, he's scoring around 9.5 points per game. Here's Young. There's the drive. And then Young slams it in.
And they're refusing to take a break, even with a nice lead. They just continue to attack. You have to love it.
They've taken nothing for granted. You can see they're playing the moment rather than the score.
What? Wait. Hey, dunks are always for the big boys.
Emphatic move by the point guard.
Forget just laying it in. He wanted to make a statement.
Pass to Drexler. Shot clock at 5. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
First personal foul.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
And until recently, it seemed like a foregone conclusion that the NBA's age limit would come back down to 18. Are you surprised that didn't happen, Grant?
You know, B.A., I am surprised. We heard players saying it's not fair to make guys wait. You know, Commissioner Silver seemed receptive, so that was slightly unexpected that age 19 remains the rule.
Blocked! Out of bounds as Toronto keeps possession.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Bryant. 11 points in the game. Nails it from beyond the arc. Bryant's got 14.
What can't Leonard do? Keeping his eyes up, pinpoint strike. That's a nice play.
Pass to Payton. Back to Leonard. .51 seconds left in the third quarter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Bryant. Here's Drexler. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
Third team foul.
And And the free throw, no good. In transition, here they come. Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Oh, my goodness. Anthony Edwards. Wow.
2-second difference between shot and game clock. Now here's Bryant. He's got 14. And that one hits the back iron.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
And as we conclude the third, pretty much a blowout here. It's been a one-sided affair.
The Toronto
Delivering the blowout. And we'll return shortly. And we reach. It's the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. Here's Kidd. Up top, Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
And one of the stronger finishers in this game, Anthony Edwards at his best.
Raptors foul. Jason Kidd. First personal foul. First team foul.
Jordan with it. Pass to Anthony. And Anthony slams it in.
Look at Anthony operating inside, outworking the contact, and getting it to go.
Takes a step back. They set the pick. Outside Edwards. Shot clock at 6. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
Anthony.
Yeah, just continuing to unlock his game. If Edwards adds the playmaking component, oh, watch out.
Outside Payton. Back to Anthony. No good that time. Oh, good D by Edwards. Here's Duncan. And he jams it home with authority.
Great timing. That can be the difference between an assist and a turnover.
Pass to Anthony. Left side, Payton. And here's Jordan. Abdul-Jabbar with a rebound. Here's Kidd. The kick out to Edwards. And stolen by Anthony. Back to Jordan. There's the three. They get it again. To the wing, right side. Second shot opportunity. That shot off the mark.
Oh, gritty defense. Protecting the rim at all costs against a guy who has all sorts of ways to finish. Hey, nice work attracting the foul from deep. He'll shoot 3.
And a moment to check out the scoring breakdowns for Toronto.
3 shots.
Something I've noticed is how aggressive they've been on driving the basketball. Time and time again, they've turned cracks in the defense into points.
One other thing they've done very well has been scoring inside, just pounding and grinding down there.
Here's Young. Oh, hammer it home.
Ooh, that hurt. That was a clever move, slicing his way past the taller defender and finishing with some flavor.
Magic Johnson.
Yep, count it.
Plays like that, so easy for him.
They've got time on their side here, Grant.
And if they're smart, they'll milk the clock a little.
Remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Here's Anthony. Edwards pulls it in. And it's Edwards with the ball for the Raptors. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points.
The ever-expanding skill set of Edwards. Nice dish right there.
There's a minute 47 left in the game. Here's Anthony. To the right side. Launches a three. Drills it from deep. And Toronto leads by 14.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
The reason why they've stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
Wow, what a move from Edwards. He's fantastic at creating for himself.
And Toronto calls time here. They're leading by 12. 1:21 left in the final quarter. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by now. Now Jordan. Pass to Malone. Right side, Young. The three is up. O'Neal pulls it in. Johnson inside. Shoots over Young. Left side, Tatum. And such a nice move to make that bucket possible.
They're on a little run right now, but I'm wondering, where was this energy earlier?
Well, the question becomes, are they playing that much better now, or has their opponent taken the rest of the night off?
This has to feel good. They gave their fans a show and secured the W.
They're going to win by a nice margin. The effort was there all night.
Edwards. The rebound by Malone. And stolen by Edwards. Such a wide open look.
Oh, boy, look at the quickness to create space. Edwards puts defenders right on their heels.
Pass to Olajuwon. Back to Young. Out to the right wing. And here's Jordan. And so they get the victory here at home. This
It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Steve, no small ball here tonight. Both teams rely on their centers to set the tone at both ends.
And with the way teams switch nowadays, you don't know if they'll be guarding each other. It's not the type of head-to-head matchup we might have seen 20 years ago.
Pass to Carter. Three-pointer. That one's off. He starts the game with a miss. Jordan with it. Guarded now by Duncan. Here's Jordan. Young outside. 6 on the shot clock. Here's the drive.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Toronto's shooting their first free throws of this.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely.
And really, as solid as he's been at the line, I had already chalked those points up. Goes to show you, though, don't take anything for granted.
And it's Drexler with the ball for Toronto. No doubt, Greg, Jason Tatum is an all-NBA player, and this guy continues to improve.
And JT's scoring average increasing in each of his first 5 seasons. I just love how he gets to the line more, being more aggressive. Tatum was the guy on a finals team at just 24 years old.
Love a big man who can pass. Great instincts. Duncan finds the open man there for the bucket. Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
So difficult to stay planted, especially with all the motion around you. Annoying turnover.
Now here's Tatum. And Carter now, top of the key. That's good, and so Duncan with the assist.
Probably wasn't the shot they were looking for, but they'll take the bucket.
Outside, Olajuwon. Back to Young. Down low. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
Toronto ball.
We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. And the foul called on Michael Jordan.
Michael Jordan.
That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Outside Tatum. Pass to Carter.
Rutgers foul.
So timeout called here, the first for Toronto.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, these guys need to work together as a team, as a unit. Try and carve out some easy buckets.
And here is Jordan. Young outside. Duncan with the block.
And setting the tone with that rejection. Duncan, the defensive anchor of this team.
Young outside. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
Missed opportunity, wide open from mid-range. He would love to get that one back.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early.
Nice.
The youth won't find a much more entertaining sight. I call that slam dunk contest level.
2 minutes remaining. First 2 minutes.
Tatum deciding where to go with it. Over Drexler. Tatum's shot is off. Toronto trails by 5. Jordan with it. And it's Johnson picking him up. And it's Jason Tatum with the foul. That's his first foul.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
And there's a minute 45 left here in the opening quarter. Bryant's shot is good.
Inside the paint, Bryant is just as much trouble. He's practically a sure thing from in close.
Carter outside. Johnson outside. Back to Carter. Just 5 on the clock. Off target from three-point range. Toronto trails by 3. Payton from outside. And the rebound goes to Duncan. And here's Duncan. He'll bring it up for the Raptors. Pass to Johnson. Carter with it. He's guarded by Olajuwon. Johnson attacking. Giannis high post. Hasn't made one yet.
Without a doubt, one of the most versatile shot blockers in the game. Olajuwon does it in the painted area as well as along the perimeter.
41 seconds left to play here in the first. Pass to Kobe. Back to Payton. Out to Anthony. Outside, Kobe. No good. Shot missing. Good defense by Kidd. Now Hardaway. Poked loose. And that one released in time, but no good. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. It's the Raptors up by 3. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for Toronto.
Right now, it's their passing game, and it's been on point. Doing a great job of moving it around and getting the ball to their shooters.
On top of that, they're creating turnovers and taking advantage by converting on the offensive end. And what makes Kobe next level, the instinct for the game, an ability to just see it before it happens.
And with the big collisions we see in the paint, and Greg, there are some have argued for changing the charge rule. Did you see that?
You know, there's talk of extending the restricted area. I've even heard some say ban charges by help defenders. I like the former idea. It seems less extreme.
Kicks it out to Leonard. Pass to Bryant. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. And Toronto making a change here.
Substitution on the court.
Greeting. Everyone, welcome to 2K Sports and another exciting edition of NBA basketball. And Greg, taking a look at this one here tonight, the clash at the guard positions really stands out.
No question about it. Both teams rely heavily on their backcourts to get it done, and I'm interested to see which backcourt brings it tonight.
Now here's Tatum. Pass to O'Neal. And Shaq with the slam.
Well, Jason Tatum has become an extraordinary passer. This guy knows the attention he draws, just gets his teammates involved.
Here's Jordan. And Jordan slams it in.
You won't find a much more entertaining sight. I call that slam dunk contest level.
It's O'Neal atop the key. Outside Tatum. Back to O'Neal. Lays it up off the glass.
The strength of O'Neal is otherworldly.
First quarter, just over a minute played. And Jordan throws it down.
That's a great setup. Screen the defender off and let him elevate.
Oh, right. And wasn't the timing ideal? My goodness. The D with no chance to react.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
And the insane peripheral vision there. If anyone's open, even for an instant, Magic's gonna find you.
Now here's Malone. Pass to Young. Clock at 6. And Young slams it home.
And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up. Young with the steal. And a wide open look for Jordan.
Michael Jordan.
And a great assist by Drexler as that one goes in.
Lights out here, right out of the gate. Perfect 4-4 from the floor.
Tatum looking around. Duncan left side. Back to Tatum. Out to Carter. 3 on the clock. Another shot. Here's O'Neal. Tough possession there. They stayed with it, but they just couldn't make it.
Tim Duncan.
Toronto shooting their first free throw this game.
Yeah, looking over their percentage on the season, I think they will be thrilled with the number in terms of their free throw percentage, 79.
Checking in for Toronto, Bill Russell. Kawhi Leonard.
And man, is this team on a roll right now offensively, Greg. So fun to watch.
They're playing with so much confidence, which is why they're tearing it up on this end.
Toronto working the ball around now. Just 5 on the clock. And here's Jordan outside.
Michael Jordan.
That's his 4th basket of the game, and he's only taken 4 shots. Off to a good start. Toronto trails by 4. Johnson outside. Pass to Carter. Tries the spin move. Here he goes. And it's sent back by Russell.
Wow. Look at the extension Russell gets there. That comes from great positioning plus the quick jump with the wingspan.
Michael Jordan.
And he's good on the three ball. Jordan's got a couple of threes now in the first for Toronto.
What an aggressive mindset in this period. He's starting to take over.
The kick out to Tatum. Pass to Carter. To halt the run. And it's Toronto with the rebound.
If you try something like that, you better be sure to complete it.
Now here's Olajuwon. Russell looking around. Jordan inside. Three-pointer, Payton. It's hauled in by Duncan. Now here's Johnson. Still yet to score. Here's Carter. Going inside. And Vince Carter with the slam.
And dropping the sledgehammer there. He curbs a 10-0 run by Toronto.
Screen by Russell. Michael Jordan getting it done for Toronto. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. We've got more in store for you right after this. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And guys, what's your take on Toronto so far?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Boy, it's been a really pretty thing to watch, executing their game plan to perfection.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Giannis Antetokounmpo could arguably be called the most feared slasher in league history. He says, I just tried to read the crowd, read the walls, and see where I can beat them. There's a second there that you can attack the seams and change your speed. I've done this 25 to 30 times every night, so I know what to look for. Kevin?
He definitely does, David. A master at his craft. Hey, D.A., thanks for the report. Toronto trails by 7. Booker trying to free himself up. Toronto grabs the miss.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
You know, you can tell the three-point shot is something that Melo has developed over his course of time in the league.
To the inside. It's stolen by Anthony. Young with no one around. That's in there. Anthony with the assist. Young's got 7 points.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooters.
Booker looking around. Will it go? Rebound by Anthony. And it's Anthony with the ball for Toronto. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Pass to Bryant. And here's Barkley. 6 to shoot. Back to Bryant. No good with the triple.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
Spins. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on Bill Russell. And you think of height as an advantage in basketball, but Greg, the versatility at such a premium. Can you be too tall in today's NBA?
It's a valid question. The two biggest concerns for 7-footers are mobility and durability. To move the way they need to puts a lot of strain on those lower extremities.
Bryant. They get it back. Anthony with it. Butler covering. And there's a foul. It goes on Jimmy Butler. That is his first foul of the game.
Into the lineup for your Raptors, Jason Kidd.
Young outside. 5 on the clock. Outside, Malone. Takes it inside.
And beyond the obvious physical skills, Kareem just has a great understanding for the game. Times his move perfectly to get that shot.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. Here's Barkley. And Barkley throws it down.
Oh, get out of his way.
No way the D was going to slow him down. Pass to Hardaway.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
And there's the drive. No good that time. Toronto leading by 11. Young up top.
Come get it, come get it.
Tries the spin move. Out to Kobe. Reverses. Inside. Bryant sinks it.
Inside the paint, Bryant is just as much trouble. He's practically a sure thing from in close.
Fires the three. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
Well, after a less than stellar start in the first quarter, you like to see that shot go down.
So, timeout called here. The first for Toronto. There's 1:17 left in the first half of the game. Jordan outside. Outside Leonard. Olajuwon outside. Shot clock at 6. Puts the move on. And Jordan with the layup. Jordan's got 14.
Yeah, that was the third straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies. Gives the team such a great element having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Oh, you love it. Fearless, aggressive, leaving. No doubt whatsoever.
A drive by Jordan.
Yeah, just forcing the issue offensively. The great thing about Jordan, he does it while staying under control.
Here's Edwards. That misses, so no good on his first attempt of the night.
And that's where you want to make the next pass. This guy is a good scorer, but the defense was right on him.
And the defense scattered all over the place on the break. Nice job finding the wide open 3.
Back to Hardaway. Floats it up for... Oh, Giannis up high and down hard.
And one of the most athletic players in the league. Giannis makes those alley-oop jams look easy.
That's the end of the second quarter with the score.
And so it's Toronto. 13 points up at the end of the period. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down low. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. Jordan looking it over. An easy 2 points on the layup. Jordan's got his team on the board first here in the second half for Toronto. Here's Johnson. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
First personal foul.
This is his first free throw of the game.
At the line for your Raptors, Magic Johnson. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Both shots good from the stripe.
And among NBA bigs, he is known for his ability to deliver at the free throw line.
Drexler with it. Still without a basket. There's the drive.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
Toronto shooting their second and third free throws tonight. He's off on the first.
Probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. Toronto trails by 14. Carter outside. Tries it from 19. And it's Malone with the rebound.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
And priority number one has got to be the finish, guys, not the fancy stuff.
No doubt, Greg, Jason Tatum is an all-NBA player, and this guy continues to improve.
And JT's scoring average increasing in each of his first 5 seasons. I just love how he gets to the line more, being more aggressive. Tatum was the guy on a finals team at just 24 years old.
And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Toronto. They trail by 14. Here's Tatum. Tatum, a wicked slam.
Don't sleep on Jason Tatum's athleticism. This guy attacks the basket with ferocity.
Toronto calls timeout. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game, and that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
Both teams deciding to change it up. Toronto leading by 12. Young outside. And then Young with the dunk.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark.
Second personal foul.
So I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Tonight he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
Magic Johnson.
That one is no good.
Uncharacteristic trip to the line for him. Just lost his feel on those shots.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Tatum. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
And Young, here we go. Here's Bryant. Outside Anthony. Barkley down low. And Barkley throws it down hard.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
No doubt. On the scoreboard, in the body language of the players, you can tell which team is in complete command.
Here's Bryant after Toronto at the three-pointer. Young left side. A shot by Anthony. Nobody around. The basket good off the assist from Young.
You know, in the past, he's actually battled soreness with that shooting elbow, but judging from the distance on that one, it's feeling pretty good.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thank you, Kevin. The NBA has a three-pronged approach to globalization. One is hosting games on foreign soil. 2, teach youngsters to play through academies and camps. And 3, make broadcasts more accessible via television and the web. The returns? 15% growth year over year for the last decade. And an opportunity, in time, to maybe be the biggest sport on earth. Kevin?
Those are big plans. A lot of competition, but I love the way they think. DA, thanks. And the dunk by Kobe.
Leaping up to the rim, Bryant sees the opening and does not hesitate to attack.
And here's Tatum for 3. And the Raptors miss again. And here's Toronto. They've got an 8-0 run.
I'll tell you, it's one thing to do this at home, another to do it in a hostile environment.
Boy, just sheer dominance, the ability to step into enemy territory and flat out take over. This is impressive. There's no quitting this guy. He just gives you great effort, and he continues to give you great production.
And here is Anthony. He's got 6. And it's Anthony with the jam.
You know, what you love about that, this Melo is in complete command whenever he pulls a move off like that.
Carter with the 3. And so it's Toronto closing out the quarter with a 20-point lead. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. Back right after this. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Toronto trails by 20. Now Kidd. Outside Hardaway. GA, is it me, or does it feel like we've had more parity in the league the last few seasons?
Well, Kevin, the playoffs have been pretty hard to predict lately. I will give you that. There's been only one repeat champion in the past decade. It's a competitive league.
Substitution for your Raptors.
Toronto leading by 20.
Anthony Edwards.
Here's Payton. Jordan outside. Rebound by the Raptors.
Maybe he rushes that just a little bit, who knows, but he couldn't have gotten a better look than that.
Outside Edwards. A second chance effort. Jordan with some nice D. And it's Drexler with the ball for Toronto. Olajuwon deciding where to go with it. Back to Drexler. That's in, coming off the assist from Olajuwon.
Hakeem Olajuwon.
Good look there as well. And this is what Hakeem's worked on. Pay too much attention to him, and he'll burn you with a nice find.
Now here's Edwards. Outside Hardaway. Shot clock at 5. Over Payton. Bounce pass from Abdul-Jabbar. Tries again. Edwards drives in. He takes it up and lays it in.
And far from just a scorer, Hardaway is also adept at finding his teammates.
And Greg, one of the finer points of the new collective bargaining agreement, players in the G League Ignite or overseas no longer automatically entering the NBA draft when they turn 19.
Yeah, it makes sense. You think about players in college, they choose when to enter the draft. So only right to give pros that same amount of time.
Antetokounmpo. Basket counts.
And this is where you feed Giannis. The closer he is, the more dangerous he becomes.
Pass to Jordan. And the foul called on Antetokounmpo. That's his first foul.
First personal
Fouling like that isn't how you get back in the game.
And Toronto making a change here. Now, here is Jordan. Four on the clock. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Jordan's got 25 points.
And you can just see the extraordinary competitiveness. MJ staying laser focused after absorbing the contact.
Here's Jordan. Olajuwon outside.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Back to Jordan. Down low. And then Olajuwon with the dunk.
Yeah, and this is what happens when you have a scorer like Jordan on the floor. He attracts all that attention defensively, leaving guys wide open.
Now here's Antetokounmpo from deep. And Hakeem Olajuwon pulls it down. And Toronto has possession. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 25.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration with you. You can safely say mission accomplished now for Toronto.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And for the year now, they'll be tallying their 16th win.
And they've taken control of the season series. This brings them to 2-0 with one game left against this squad.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and look at the stats, just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Michael.
There wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good chance he got.
And Jordan gets it to go.
But the truth is they've had control of this game.
And I couldn't agree more. What makes it that much more impressive, they're doing it on the road.
You can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
No doubt. It felt like they were a little tight for much of the evening. Now they're in a better flow, but it may be too little too late.
And here is Payton. And Giannis Antetokounmpo made that last three-pointer.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
No question. They've gotten hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
Malone outside. And so Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. We'll see the Raptors taking on Toronto. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg and our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. Jordan outside. Lets it go from deep. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Tatum deciding where to go with it. Carter left side. Spins. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Conference rivals, Greg, butting heads in this one. How does that raise the stakes here?
Well, both teams want this one bad, and a chance to prove they're the dominant squad. I think it's going to get pretty heated at some point here tonight. When you think Vince Carter, dunking is probably the first thing that comes up, but Vince is also someone who can be a first option, tremendously talented.
Duncan with the block. And that's out of bounds. Toronto will retain possession. Five on the clock. Here's Jordan.
Still can't get anything going here after 3 tries.
Nope, not that time. Nothing for 2 from the field. Pass to Duncan. Johnson outside. Outside Tatum. Goes up on the high post. And the shot is good from Johnson.
Magic so adept at taking what the defense gives him. Nice shot.
Young outside. Duncan with the block.
Boy, they are frigid right now. I mean, failing to connect on their first 4 attempts.
And they're able to recover. Outside Tatum. Now Johnson. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Pass to O'Neal. Over Olajuwon. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. Here's Jordan. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
First team foul.
Really a tough situation for the defender there. Put him in a pickle. Jordan drives with such force, so it's not surprising he's able to draw the foul.
And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Toronto. Carter left side. And the foul called on Michael Jordan.
Michael Jordan.
That's his first foul.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Here's Carter.
Olajuwon doing a nice job using his long arms and big hands to bother shooters, and man, he gets it done on defense.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
Yeah, really left him no choice there. He had the foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
And Toronto making a change here. That one misses.
They should be in front right now, but he'll be relieved not to have come up totally empty there.
Toronto's shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
Shooting for the Raptors.
That one is off.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. Good on the second free throw.
You know, Johnson is really one of the more unique point guards that we've had in the game over the years. And he's able to do it with style and substance.
And here's Kobe for 3. It's up and it's off the mark. He's 0 for 1. No doubt, Greg, Jason Tatum is an all-NBA player. And this guy continues to improve.
And JT's scoring average increasing in each of his first 5 seasons. I just love how he gets to the line more, being more aggressive. Tatum was the guy on the finals team at just 24 years old.
Always nice to see Bryant find the open man. He gets so much attention on himself. That helps create opportunities for other guys.
It's stolen by Anthony.
That's his second foul of the first quarter, and they may want to sit him for a while to avoid number 3.
For Toronto, they have been successful on 3 of their 4 free throw attempts up to this point.
So much to like about Bryant's game, but the X factor in my mind is his unmatched competitiveness and work rate. This guy has an inexhaustible appetite for work.
It's blocked by Shaq. It's out of bounds. Last touch by O'Neal. And some changes here for the Raptors. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, they double-team Kobe. Picked off in midair. And Edwards with a clear path to the basket. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Nice read by Edwards there, finding a wide-open teammate and sending the ball his way on target.
Here's Anthony. It's blocked. And Toronto turns it over again. 56 seconds left in the first quarter. Outside, Kobe. The 3. And again, no good by Toronto. Toronto trailing. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Super quick in transition. The Greek Freak jumping down the throat of the defense with that speed.
Outside, Bryant. Outside, Russell. Leonard on the wing. Still without a basket. Just 5 on the clock. Misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
You know, once Kareem establishes that inside position, dunking is really easy for him.
Here's Bryant, and Bryant throws it down.
That's amazing play down in the big boy area, powering that thing down on a much taller defender.
At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. The Raptors out in front, leading by a point. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Toronto.
They're contesting shots and have also come up with some significant blocks, putting a little doubt into the minds of the opposing shooters.
And I think we've also got to talk about the tempo they played with right from the get-go. I mean, they've been deadly in transition, too.
Now here's Booker. Still yet to score. Count it.
And that's that in-between distance for some guys. Booker showing how comfortable he is from the mid-range.
Here's Young. Up and in on the layup.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need him.
Here's Giannis. He isn't playing a big part of their offensive scheme, averaging around 15.5 points a game.
Number 9.
And the shot is good. During last season, Clark, both Damian Lillard and Donovan Mitchell scored 71 points in a game, the most since Kobe's 81.
Yeah, that's remarkable, Kevin. We also had a ton of 50-point games, too. I think it's kind of due to the heliocentric offenses we see now. Teams building those rosters around their one superstar.
And the foul called on Antetokounmpo.
First personal foul.
That's his first foul.
First team foul. Substitution for Toronto.
On defense, Toronto. 3-point lead. Here's Young. Into the lane. No good on the shot. Giannis with it. Picked up by Elijah Wan. They get it again. Launches a 3.
Number 9.
Sinks the three-pointer. He's got 5.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
You know, nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court.
Oh, and he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open.
And I like it. I mean, some coaches might want to see just a sure-handed lay-in there, but for me, I don't mind a little extra.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, back in grade school, when Jason Tatum told folks his NBA goals, they'd often suggest a backup plan. And he said, I always would tell them, I don't have one. I'm going to make this work regardless. Nothing else matters. Kevin?
Oh, I like that. It's worked out, David. Thanks so much. Pass to Olajuwon. Down low. Now Jordan. Here's Anthony. Can't tie it up as that one misses.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
And so it's Anthony bringing it up for Toronto. Trailing by 2. Looking ahead to their next game, playing at New Orleans. They'll match up against the Pelicans. That sets off a 5-game tour for them.
And it seems as if someone got their signals crossed if he can wind up that open from three-point range. I'm sure that was not a part of the game plan.
Now here's Booker. He's usually able to provide some lift to his team, averaging 6 points a game. Young drives in, and Young slams it home.
Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game.
And guys, it's going to be a long time before we see another one just like that.
Number 9.
Count it. Good. He has 7.
You know, they'll take the points, but I'm sure coach would prefer a higher percentage look next time.
Jordan outside. Three-pointer. And again, Toronto with the triple.
And not a great start for him in the first, but he's quickly starting to turn it around.
Edwards drawing the double team. Baseline try. And again, it's Toronto converting.
His mid-range shot is very solid. I mean, for some reason, the defense let him have it.
Toronto working the ball around now. Right side, Jordan. Over Edwards. And that one hits back iron. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Over in the corner, Edwards. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Toronto ahead as they end the second quarter on a 12-4 run. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the third quarter. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. So timeout called here, the first for the Raptors. Toronto trailing. Outside Hardaway. Over Young. And Hardaway gets it to go. Hardaway has got the first points to start out the third quarter for the Raptors.
Boy, what a slick move that time. made the defense look absolutely clueless.
Pass to Olajuwon. And they double up Jordan. Stolen by O'Neal. And he drives in. That gives them the lead. And the Raptors lead by 2.
Big man coming through. Once Shaq puts it on the deck, he's focused on getting all the way to the rack.
Inside. And Vince Carter picks up a foul. That's his first foul.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Yeah, but he was late to get there, so the referee couldn't give him a free pass on that one.
And, oh, here we go. Carter's got it in the fast break chance. Hardaway, no good. Toronto with the ball. A 2-point game. To the inside. And, oh, what a play. He just palms the block. The shot that time, not on target. Nice defense from Malone. Screen by Malone. Here's Bryant. Up high, down hard, Kobe Bryant.
Leaping up to the rim, Bryant sees the opening and does not hesitate to attack.
Hardaway with it. And Drexler picking him up. They get a hand on it. And here we go. Bryant heading to the hoop. And Kobe throws it down hard.
Kobe's such an outstanding defender as well. I'd like to see him be aggressive in looking for steals.
Outside Tatum. Into the lane. Tatum. The shot. No good. The finish. And Kobe throws it down.
Oh, smart pass by Malone. He's so good at reading the defense and finding the open man when they double.
Toronto calls timeout. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Pass to Hardaway. Back to Johnson. Shot clock at 5. And the Raptors miss again. Toronto leading by 4.
And when you talk about Giannis's defense, he really has some unique attributes.
Boy, does he ever, Greg. I mean, you think about his length, his athleticism, his agility. He's a guy who can defend the ball and the screener almost at the same time because of that great length. So offenses sometimes go away from him in the pick and roll, which allows him to kind of play free safety on that back line as a rim protector.
Here's Toronto now. It's been 8 unanswered points for him.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
And the Raptors call time here. Toronto will go for a different look here. Toronto trails by 8. Outside Kidd. Abdul-Jabbar the screen. Antetokounmpo.
Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Good in the assist to Kidd. Antetokounmpo's got 6.
And with those points, he puts an end to that 10-0 run by Toronto.
Pass to Leonard. Butler on the wing. Shoots it up. Offensive rebound. The kick out to Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo stretching the floor with the 3.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
Here's Leonard. Out to Payton. Just 5 to shoot. Screened by Russell. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Tell you what, Bryant keeps relentless pressure on the defense by staying in attack mode, making them foul him.
And Toronto making a change here. Oh, free throws good from Bryant.
Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
From deep Antetokounmpo. And staying with the play, Abdul-Jabbar.
And not relying at all on the three-point shot. They may want to rethink about stretching the defense a bit like they did in that first half.
Pass to Leonard. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Back to Bryant. Kobe on the drive. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Kobe's got 12 points now in the quarter.
Every team would love to have the Mamba taking those shots in the final few seconds.
Your home team.
Kobe Bryant getting it done for Toronto. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. We come back right after this. And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. Toronto leading by 5. Here's Young. Pass to Jordan. Outside Leonard. Back to Jordan. 5 to shoot. Got a piece of it. On the wing, Booker. A 3 ball. It's hauled in by Bill Russell.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Back to Young. Driving the lane. And it's slammed in by Young.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
And Toronto has possession after the Raptors pick up 2. Leonard looking over the floor. Driving to the basket. Count that one. Leonard's got his first points of the night.
What a deft touch on the floater. Leonard's offensive arsenal continues to impress.
Booker with it. Leonard picks him up. It's hauled in by Bill Russell. And even 3-on-3 break. Jordan, that's for 2. That's in, coming off the assist from Young.
Yeah, Jordan just glides up the court. It's kind of deceptive. Doesn't look like he's running as fast as he really is. And he has starting to turn it on now after that slow start.
Here's Young. Giannis Antetokounmpo making his last shot. Here's Jordan. Again, Toronto.
And Jordan's jumper simply wet. love watching him rise up and knock it down.
And here is Antetokounmpo. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It's going to be on Hakeem Olajuwon. That free throw missing.
You really have to appreciate and respect the spirit Giannis plays the game with. A beacon of energy and enthusiasm for his team. They all feed off of him with an attitude of joy and unselfishness.
Now here's Drexler. Jordan outside. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. To the paint. Here's O'Neal. It's rebounded by Malone. And it's Shaquille O'Neal with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Toronto calls timeout. Raptors making a switch here. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard Tyronn Lue as he talked with the team. Now, he's not pleased with the perimeter game on both sides of the ball. He told his guys, we aren't working hard enough out there. We need to shut down the perimeter on defense, and on offense, we have to focus from good to great. Guys.
Thanks, David. Young. Toronto grabs the miss.
Usually, guys, he's going to knock that one down from there. Proficient at operating in that medium range area.
Oh, big finish. Emphatic.
He hangs on the rim just for good measure. Wow.
Well, I guess there's nothing wrong with a little bit of showboating here and there.
Now, here is Young. Outside, Drexler. And finished off by Drexler.
How about the explosive vertical there? Not much you can do to stop Drexler once he gets to the rim.
Here's Young. Rebound by Drexler. And it's Drexler with the ball for Toronto. .54 seconds left in the game. Here's Young. A rebound by Johnson. There's the three. It counts. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
This is magic time. When the game's in the balance, he makes it happen.
Now, here is Young. Outside for Jordan. Malone with the screen. Shoots from 12. And it's Toronto with the rebound. And it's Antetokounmpo penetrating. And they have their chances. 2 offensive rebounds, but they still come up empty. So it's Toronto winning this one. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless.
Yeah, but I really got a sense that the fans gave them that emotional boost that was needed down the stretch. This crowd, man, they were electric.
And that about wraps it up.